Hey everyone, Sergio here with the Rideshare Guy. What do we say on Show Me the Money Club? Work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, which I have been for the past year and a half, you may be working a lot harder than you need to. Let's change that. Download the app, link your account where you can manage your income, track your expenses, as well as your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more money, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download the Solo app today. Begin to work smarter, not harder. Link is in the description. Let's get back to it.
If you can't, if you got a $700 car payment because you got a 2025 Kia Soul and you're spending $350 on car insurance, which means you probably got in accidents and things like that before, you know what? I got the perfect gig for you. And that is, you can go on DoorDash.
I knew
and
it.
if you live in a Waymo area,
I knew it.
they will pay you to go close the freaking door. Because Waymos cannot close their own doors. So we all know how lazy people are when they get their food. Oh, I have to walk to the fucking car myself, and then I have to open up the goddamn door myself and get the food out. Oh, and then I'm just going to walk away and forget the car door altogether. So the car is just going to literally sit there because it can't move. And so it sends out a little beep, beep, beep SOS to DoorDash. And DoorDash says, oh, well, we got to send a driver and pay him $6.25 to go close the door. And then sometimes you might be able to get a $5 bonus. So just to go drive to a Waymo, close the door, you're getting a $11.25. That's the best fucking thing out there, man. I love that deal. What do you think, Sergio? I hate Waymos.
First of all,
it happen all the time, but
no, this happens quite a bit. Supposedly, this happens quite a bit. But
well, yeah,
here's the deal. First of all, you would have been in hog heaven if you were in LA the last 2 days, because Los Angeles is not built properly for that much rain all at once. So we literally, because I live on the top of the hill, so I'm not going to get flooded. But when I drove down the city, holy shit, cars getting stuck everywhere, regular streets, right? You know who got stuck the most last 2 days?
Waymo.
Yeah. Even our good old Harry put a video on X on his street. That was a Waymo, knee deep in water, stuck, spinning the things. Help. But this, folks, if you do have DoorDash, I highly recommend you take this up. $11.25 to go, click, close the door.
Yo, you don't even have to pick up the food. You don't have to drive anywhere. You just literally close the door. Yeah. That is the best gig I think there is.
You know, okay, if you can close 3 doors an hour, that's $33 an hour.
Yeah, I'll do it. You know what? These things are geofenced.
Forget all of it.
Yo, these things are geofenced, so they're not actually going anywhere too far, which is even better. So you're not putting a lot of miles on your car to go. You're not going from A like 25 miles to B. No, they're in a nice little geofenced area. So as long as you're in that geofenced area, you could go from point A to B, C, D, E, and close 35 doors. I'm okay with that.
There are 800 of them in LA now, and they doubled over the last year. So you cannot miss it. There will be a lot of them. If you're a DoorDash driver, because Waymo now did a deal with DoorDash that the Waymos are also doing deliveries because their utilization is not high enough, right? Because they need to run at 95%, otherwise they're losing money. Well, they're losing money with these cars anyway. But the point is, a lot of supposedly, like you said, a lot of fat asses who fucking ordered DoorDash in a Waymo, you put a two-pound burrito in a 2-ton, $150,000 car. How efficient could that be? First of all,
tell me the awesome economics of that.
I mean, it goes against my soul when I see this shit. These brilliant tech bros, these brilliant tech bros have figured all this shit out.
Hey,
but they haven't figured
one
out
problem at a time, but we don't have any foresight to see that somebody won't shut the fucking door when they get their Waymo delivered food.
So you would think Waymo would put like a motor and a hinge to close the fucking door instead of paying a human $11.25 to close the fucking door.
Yo, Sergio, that costs too much. It's actually cheaper just to pay the freaking driver.
It blows my mind that you can put a 2-pound burrito in a 2-ton car. I mean,
Well,
it blows
what do you
my
think is going to
mind.
happen? Yeah, but that happens when you do Uber Eats or DoorDash with a driver anyway.
Yes, that's true. You remember, by the way,
You know what,
our
though?
friend, our
Think of it
friend
this
with the
way.
bug-eye robots, Ali Kashani.
Yeah.
He was
And
on the show, Serve Robotics.
the drunk chick
Yeah, the drunk
who's
chicks are
riding it.
So he was saying, he said the same thing, 2-pound burrito in a 2-ton car, completely inefficient. I agree. But
Yeah.
this,
But that little robot can only go. Yeah, but remember that little robot can only go a few blocks. That can't go, 3 miles down the road.
I know. Well, no, I think it goes like 3 miles. But the point again is this, folks, drop everything you're doing. Screw Uber, screw everything else. Screw Lyft.
Go to DoorDash and close the doors.
Get your DoorDash account going. All you just drive around. In Santa Monica, you will definitely run into open doors because there's a lot of yuppies there. They'll just want to order food and leave the door open. First of all, if you did order food, why doesn't Waymo, when you open the door to get your burrito out of it, why doesn't Waymo, because there is a nice lady's voice in there when you get in a Waymo, why doesn't the Waymo says, please close the door behind you or something when the door is open?
Unless it was like
these are brilliant people. They can't think of any of this shit.
Unless it was Scarlett Johansson talking, I'd be like, fuck it. I'm leaving your door
Scarlett
open.
Johansson's, yeah.
But see, you know what? This is called the rebellion. What these people are doing, they're doing it on purpose. They're leaving the door open because they know it will stay off the road. So they're like, well, I'm just going to leave the door open, walk in, eat my food. I don't give a shit. And then all of a sudden, 8 minutes later, a DoorDash driver has to come by and close the door for it to go on.
Because these cars,
this is the cones. This is the passenger cone right here. I love it. Good job, passengers. You guys are awesome. For customers.
These cars cannot drive away with an open door. So the point is, brilliant engineers at Waymo can figure out how to drive a car by itself, which is so much more complicated than closing a door, but they cannot fucking figure out to close the door. I'm baffled. I'm baffled.
I love it. This is my favorite new thing. Actually, you know what another good gig is taking the trash out, the cans out to the curb and then back to the door. Like, seriously, you can't walk 100 fucking feet. You have to have somebody else do that for you. Oh my God.
Well, I'm like, and on this one, by the way, I'm telling you, you would have loved the videos and pictures in LA last 2 days because
why didn't you tag me in any of them? Come on.
So many were stuck. Were stuck.
I love it. Tag me. All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.